Welcome back to Make Money Online. Today we'll be looking at the potential of XRP to hit $1 just after it hit 51 cents in the last 7 days. Watch out for the chart analysis of its bullish trends and how you can maximize it in the coming weeks. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to watch more exciting videos like this one. We've seen it before. I mean, the current crazy run of XRP. It may not measure up to what critics would appreciate as impressive, but it is undeniable that the coin is not the struggling crypto that people foretold it would be in this year. Things continued roughly the same way it was in December 2020, with the coin languishing right at the bottom of the lake. This met the expectations of many analysts who had a sort of doomsday prediction for the coin following the lawsuit. It was literally dragged in the mud, while other crypto coins enjoyed graceful rallies, which characterized an interesting period for all cryptos. Right before our eyes, Bitcoin had surged to new highs, likewise Ethereum, and we also saw the impressive surge of cult hero crypto Dogecoin. The year is already exciting and we're barely halfway into the first quarter. XRP might have rallied a bit late, but it was really not to be left out of the mix as it recorded its first surge only a few days into the year. It rose from the low price of about 33 cents before slipping back down to 27 cents and then 25 cents. This was considered to be a movement but weak progress. However, it was only a matter of time before the coin would attempt to go on its own rush, then correct and then consolidate runs. Something it has grown to become renowned for. It was entangled in a pump and dump scheme of its own shortly after that of the Dogecoin. However, instead of maintaining its mini surge as Dogecoin did, it experienced a major reversal instead, making the pump effect a pretty false move. One thing of note is that the price never returned to the way it was before the surge. It managed to stay within the 35 to 42 cents range, drifting back and forth on daily trade charts. It has waved through some disturbing occurrences which saw large holdings of it getting dumped, especially by Jed McCaleb, the co-founder of Ripple Labs, who had a long-standing relationship with the establishment of the coin, and thus he was reported by Whale Alert to be shedding huge amounts of XRP. Another Whale Alert detected a major shift in holding of XRP. The reported amount of XRP that was shifted is in excess of 610 million XRP tokens, which was worth $278 million US. It was also reported that Coinbase also shifted about 10 million XRP. It involved an internal exchange between wallets that reflected an active and a cold storage account. Another transaction was also recorded and tweeted about for millions of XRP moved to Binance from Coinbase. People are getting more confident of a positive endgame for XRP in the lawsuit, and a sudden surge is not written off for the coin following the court proceedings of the lawsuit and the potential win that could send the price of the coin completely above the $1 mark. Here we can see the price broke above the support and resistance structure to hit 52 cents. If it continues to hold above the structure, we expect the price to move higher towards the next resistance. There's a triangular yellow buy area beneath the support established at 49 cents. The support was initially a resistance while the price still lingered at 42 cents after falling from 45 cents after the last pump and dump. Now it's set on a bullish setup above the new support for a probable leap towards a new target resistance set at 65 cents. If it breaks through that resistance, it's expected to reach 70 cents, before attempting a correction at around 65 cents, forming a new support as well as a new resistance a few cents higher. If it continues this way, $1 is not too far away. While the price of the coin leaped to 61 cents within days, before this it held at the 46 mark just a week before. XRP first managed to rise to the 53 cents level, and at time of the recording, it was trading at 51 cents, according to data shared by CoinMarketCap. This was a major consolidation that would see it experience a liftoff of XRP back into the top 5, having reclaimed 5th place from Polkadot, according to the publication U-Today. Recently, XRP has risen from the 37 cents price mark up to the present level as Bitcoin and Ethereum have been growing in price as well. Ethereum has surged from the $1,524 area to yesterday's all-time high of $1,800. According to AM Crypto, XRP lacked the momentum to break upwards from the 63 cents mark despite a bullish divergence. In fact, sellers could step in and take control of the XRP market moving forward. FX Street provided an in-depth analysis of XRP USD as its potential turned out on the day. The coin now extends a U-turn from 2-week high to refresh intraday low, while the sustainability of trading beyond the 200-bar SMA keeps buyers hopeful. Short-term sellers may try to confirm the short-term ascending triangle amid bearish MACD. Analysts pointed out that XRP USD stands on a slippery ground while refreshing the intraday low to 56 cents, down around 5% intraday. In doing so, the altcoin extends pullback from the highest level since February 1st, while also respecting multiple tops marked during the last 2 weeks. Considering the bearish MACD signals and the cryptocurrency pair's failures to cross the immediate hurdle, XRP-USD is likely witnessing short-term downside pressure towards an ascending trend line from January 29th at about 49 cents now. Though a clear downside break of 49 cents will confirm the bearish technical pattern, ascending triangle breakdown, while directing XRP sellers towards the 200-bar SMA level of 37 cents. Notably, XRP-USD bulls may remain optimistic unless the quote keeps the monthly run-up beyond the key SMA. As a result, any clear break below 37 cents will be detrimental for the bullish trend. It's further stated that fresh buying can wait for a clear break above 63 cents, where in December 2020 peak of 65 cents, a late November 2020 high near 68 cents will entertain the XRP-USD bulls. In a case where XRP-USD remains firm above 68 cents, the latest high of 75 cents and the year 2020 peak surrounding 78 cents can offer intermediate halts before the $1 psychological magnet. The failure to break above $1 called out to sellers to increase their positions. In this chart, we can see how XRP-USD is about to develop this major triangle formation marked in blue. Furthermore, XRP-USD has this coherent wave count within the formation with waves A to C already fully completed, and the wave D now starting to establish, which will run directly into the upper boundary, which is likely to be a source of the wave E, which will be the final wave in the count, completing it and moving directly to the conformational bounce cluster from where a bounce to the upside can establish. When this bounce is strong enough and XRP-USD manages to move above the upper boundary, this will complete the whole formation and activate upside targets ahead in the schedule. When this triangle formation completes, XRP-USD would manage to bounce off the upper boundary to close. When this triangle formation completes, XRP-USD will manage to bounce off the upper boundary and activate the target seen at the 72 cents level. When these are reached, the whole dynamic needs to be elevated anew, and then we have to see if XRP-USD manages to continue bullishly further or firstly reverse visiting a lower level. Investing.com also published an article which reported that XRP was trading at 56 cents on the Investing.com index on Monday, down 10% on the day. It was the largest one-day percentage loss since February 1st. The move downwards pushed XRP's market cap down to $25.9 billion, or 1.78% of the total cryptocurrency market cap. At its highest, XRP's market cap was $31.5 billion. XRP had traded in a range of 56 to 60 cents in the previous 24 hours. It's traded in a range of 44 to 64 cents for some time now. At its current price, XRP is still 82% down from its all-time high of $3.29 set back in January 2018. From this chart, we can see that if the wave completes, open sell positions or take profit on the long trade. It's believed that the end of this would be around 60 to 70 cents. Then it's predicted to reverse down to 50 cents. This was an important resistance that is now a support. There are two scenarios indicated on the chart. First, XRP's price trend could become bullish if the price breaks on the resistance on 75 cents and confirmation is completed, then we can expect a $1 too with strong movement. Secondly, it's bearish if this correction wave started later and it fails to break the resistance on 70 cents. For traders, XRP is pretty strong right now, but one has to be on the lookout. This chart analyzes a potential breakdown or breakout of the crypto with the direction of the price trend indicated by the small and large green arrow facing different directions. The downward-facing arrow indicates a potential slip below current levels to below 60 cents, hinging on the red triangular pattern established. Afterwards, it's predicted to be capable of embarking on another surging run, indicated by the big arrow lifting the coin above its current price towards a new high above 70 cents, and ultimately into the gray rectangular area, which was once an all-time high. We fancy a return to the glorious old days of 2018, as we anticipate what XRP has to unfold right before our eyes here. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. Do you think this could be the best time to invest in Ripple XRP? Let us know in the comments below. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of the videos on your screen. See you next time.
Hollywood Carson.